Graffo.
Hey, what's going on, Trix?
I don't know. I think they've got a new computer here in the booth, and it's, not up to speed, I guess.
It's always the new computer, isn't it?
It's always the new guy.
Yeah, blame the computer. That's cool.
But let me see if it will finish the
Sure, play that pretty music. Oh well.
Well.
That was J.S. Bach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a bore.
Okay. Let's get the announcer in here.
Yeah,
Maybe
kill that
he'll
crap.
Take over.
Well, live from Austin, Texas. This is speaktograffo. You've tuned in to Channel 16 Community Access. That's the boss right there you're looking at in the chair, Mr. Graffo. I'm Joe Bob Grimes, head of security down here, and doing a couple other jobs, and doing the intro and the announcing and whatever else they got me doing. And take it away, boss.
Oh, thank you, Joe Bob Grimes, for that. Very nicely done. I'm glad we're all very well coordinated today. And welcome to our show. I am Graffo, and that is Johann Bach.
Yeah, but he's not here today. But
He's halfway here.
yeah.
He's here intermittently.
Is that what you call it?
That's what I'm calling it right now.
All right, let's see if our music plays.
There we
Are
go.
you hearing it?
Yeah, I can hear it. And it seems to be working. That's perfect. I'm doing a little finger painting. Well, finger drawing anyhow. And that's what I do.
What do you got there on the big board?
Well,
what is that?
It's I don't know. It's a lizard in a tie.
A lizard?
In a tie.
It looks like it has teeth.
Okay, it's a crocodile. And he's going far out, man. Today I am joined with Trixie DelMonte, and you just heard Joe Bob Grimes, and Daedalus X is somewhere here.
X? Is that his last name?
Well, that's what I'm calling him.
Is he okay with that?
Doesn't matter. You guys want to call in and holler at me? The number's right there on the screen, 512-472-2255. Give me a holler.
Hey, Graffo, and before I forget, I wanted to remind you that we have a new time next season.
So, we're coming in at a new time next season.
Yeah.
And next season starts in 3 weeks?
Yeah, let me put it up on the big board.
Yeah, do that. Get all the business out of the way first, then we can start having fun.
So our new season starts November 20th, so we'll go about 3 weeks without a show. And the new time is at 9:30 Central Time, and I think after a week or two, we're going to have a time change, so it's Central Standard Time.
And you know, Trixie, I think that's a much better time.
Do you? Why?
Well, because then I won't go to bed at 4 in the morning like I have been
So
lately.
you'll go to bed at 3 in the morning?
Yeah. My usual time.
Is 3 in the morning? Okay.
Yeah.
What is that behind you?
That's Austin, Texas. That's where we're broadcasting live from today.
Yeah.
That's beautiful Austin, Texas.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All those big, beautiful buildings.
Lovely.
Do you know what the names of all of those big, beautiful buildings are?
No, I don't. I sure don't. Does anybody?
I remember when the biggest building in town was 600 Congress.
What was that?
That's the little kind of, it's a sandstone beige kind of colored three-tiered, just about halfway down Congress.
I don't remember that.
Like 6 in Congress.
Like 600 Congress, yeah.
What building is it? The like Scarborough building or the Littlefield something or other?
It's not. It's the one. I can't believe you can't even see it now. You can't even see it in this picture.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the biggest one in town. When I was going to school, we'd drive by it every day, and they were building it, and for a while, that was the biggest one in town.
Well, Joe Bob, Austin's changed a great deal in the last 10, 20 years. We've had a lot of growth. A lot of hipsters have moved to the town. And
we welcome them all.
They've just about wrecked everything. I'm horsing around. We love them.
They've
Of course we
erected-
do.
Yeah, and you guys from California, come on in. We got lots of room.
Everybody coming
Yeah.
over from Syria and whatnot.
Yeah, or whatever.
I like this music. Who picked it out?
Wasn't me. Wasn't me at all.
Well, kudos to the music guy, but I was gonna say about that building right there, the big tall one.
Hey, Trixie.
Hey, Graffo.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That
it
was
seemed
like a week ago.
Such a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I can't even remember what I did.
You got plans for this coming weekend?
Oh, maybe clean up a bit. You know, that's always going
Your
on.
personal self or your
Oh,
habitation?
are you saying I need to clean up
No.
myself?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm not cleaning up myself this weekend. I'm cleaning up something else.
Cool. Joe Bob,
What's up, boss?
what do you got going on this weekend, man?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I think we might have a guest coming in from out of the country.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
They speak English?
Yeah, they
Okay.
do.
Cool. What are y'all going to do?
Oh, I don't know if we have any big plans in particular.
Play around?
What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, I don't know. What do you mean by that? I don't really know where you're going with all that.
You know darn well what I mean.
Well, the answer is no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm just kidding around, Joe Bob. Let's not get our knickers in a twist here.
Well, I was trying to say something about that building over there behind you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I read
I
that
cut you right off, didn't I?
you sure did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you wanted to talk to Trixie, and you didn't have anything you wanted to say to me.
So what about it? That big one.
Well, it's called the Austonian.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And
It's a hotel, right?
it's residential. It's apartments.
Oh, my gosh.
It is the tallest completely residential building in North America west of the Mississippi.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I can dig that.
Yeah. Well, it means California don't got a damn thing on us.
Well, you would think they'd have something big out in L.A. that people would live in, right?
Not that's purely residential. Not that big.
Huh.
Hey,
You know-
Graffo. Oh,
yeah.
Are you still talking?
I was talking, but go ahead, sweetie.
Well, I just wanted to let you know Bob from Chi-Town is on the line.
Put them on.
You ready,
Yeah.
or do you want to finish your conversation?
Nah, I forgot what I was going to say.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're on the air.
What's going on, baby? What's going on?
Hey, Bob, what are you doing, man?
Nothing, man. What's going on with you? How's everything in Austin?
Everything's groovy down here in Austin, man.
Good.
Yeah. What's going up there in Chicago?
You know, the usual. Hasn't gotten that cold yet, but
Yeah.
getting there. But, so I thought I'd call in and, you know, give my condolences and, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Say
I
hi,
don't.
See what's going on with you guys.
Oh, so not condolences, but you're just giving me.
Right. I'm throwing out words. you
Yeah,
know.
no, I can dig it. Isn't it like Bear 30 in Chicago for just about everybody, or past that?
Not yet. We've actually had a pretty good fall so far.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But it did drop in the beginning. We thought it would kind of skip fall there. But
Right
what's
on.
going on with you guys?
Well, it's just a typical day here in Austin, but we've had some, dig this, Bob, we've had some lovely weather, man.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on up there, but it's about, 85 degrees here, Fahrenheit. Really nice.
Uh-huh.
Really nice. And we get that for about 2-3 weeks out of the year, and then it turns into
Just
hell
hot.
on earth.
Right, right. Guess you can't have it one way or the other, huh?
That's right. Now, I've been to Chicago in the winter.
Yeah, it can get pretty rough.
It was rough, man. It was
Yeah.
rough.
They don't call it the Windy City for nothing. It
That's
can
right.
get pretty windy off the lake, too.
Are you close to the lake, Bob?
I wouldn't say extremely close, but
Yeah.
I'm probably central North Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How often do you go downtown there?
How often do I go downtown?
That's correct.
Recently I haven't been there, downtownish area recently.
Yeah?
No. But yeah, just generally speaking, it can get pretty windy and,
Sure.
but yeah. Anyway, I heard you guys yakking about something. What were y'all yakking about?
Joe Bob, what are we yakking about?
Well, I mean, now that we got somebody from Chicago on, it kind of feels silly, but I was kind of just trying to say, we got a kind of a tall building there in Austin,
Oh, they have tall buildings up there too, Joe Bob.
I hear. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be trying to get into it with Chicagoan. Are y'all Chicagoans?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Or Chicagoites?
Chicagoans.
Yes, sir. I think it's Chicago in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't try and get into a pissing contest about tall buildings with a Chicagoan.
I
Right,
wouldn't.
right.
Not with that Sears Tower. They got looming over everything out there.
Didn't they change the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
To-
fucked up.
I think it's the Xerox Tower now. There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's multiples.
Well, anyway, Bob, we got a building here in Austin, and as far as residential buildings that are just for living, it's the tallest one in North America west of the Mississippi.
Okay.
So,
okay.
for whatever that's worth.
Now, Joe Bob, where did you hear that, man?
I
Hear
just
what?
knew it. I know
Oh,
it.
Joe Bob.
Yeah, Joe Bob. I'm sorry. JB, where'd you
Got
hear
two
that?
Bobs here.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Okay.
I didn't hear it. I probably read it.
You probably read it off a bubble gum. You read it from
No.
Bazooka Joe told you.
That's I guess that's the joke on here, and y'all always have fun with me like that, but you might be surprised.
Nah, you're a good sport.
Well, I get on there and I look on the research and I look at the I substantiate
Yeah.
facts, and I know
Yeah.
just about as well as any of y'all do.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. So, what else is going on up there in Chicago, Bob?
Not a damn thing, man. Not a damn thing.
Dude, I can't hardly believe that. Chicago is a happening town.
Yeah, it is. Apparently it is.
And
Yeah.
and Bob, it is chock full. I mean, chock full of beautiful women.
Yeah. I hear that about Austin too. There's a lot of
Oh yeah, Austin
Maybe
really
there's
is.
a lot
And
of hot chicks in Austin.
lots of them.
Yeah.
They're all from someplace else though.
Yeah.
I'm just horsing around.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to get myself into a big hole here.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hey, Bob, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
So, the old commander-in-chief, Mr. El Presidente, he's about to be coming back home to y'all's welcoming arms just in a little bit here, isn't he?
Well, it was my understanding that he had already been here.
No,
right?
I mean, in a couple of years, he's gonna be going back there for good, from what I understand.
Right.
So, are y'all gonna?
Oh, I thought he was gonna run for a third term,
Yeah.
or just like do an executive order so he can stay in another
Now,
term or
actually,
something.
they got a suite ready for him at the Cook County Jail.
He runs for a better third term. He's gonna be looking down the barrel of a lot of. I ain't gonna get into that.
Easy.
Well, all right.
Easy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Law's the law,
Right.
even if you're way up at the top.
Yeah.
I no words on that one.
Yeah, I bet you do in private, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Are you a political character, Bob?
It can be. It can be.
Are you more on the which end of the whole thing are you on? You think the government's not doing enough, or probably doing too much, or?
Oh man, I don't even know.
Okay, I don't want to push you.
Don't push him too hard. But when the revolution comes, I think we can count on old Bob.
Right. We got 2 us here, you know.
No cases of Ebola up there in Chicago.
No, is that right?
Not
No.
yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet. But the interesting thing about the whole Ebola thing is why hasn't it become an issue in the past? I don't understand.
Well, I think it is kind of an issue.
Well, it's an issue now, but why hasn't it been an issue in the past?
Well, I think because we finally had a couple cases show up, and
Right.
people are getting a little jittery, you know.
But why did it take so long? I don't understand.
You know, I don't know, man, because we've all kind of heard these stories. We know about the biological meltdown and the horrible things it does to you.
Right.
But since it hadn't crossed the ocean to our shores, you know, we're just not.
It has now.
Yeah, it has now.
Don't get me going on it either.
You got something to say, Joe Bob?
You want me to start having something to say?
No.
Okay.
All right. No, I don't want to get Ebola. No, but what's really funny is you go up behind somebody. Dig this. You go up behind them and cough on their neck. Just see what kind of response you get.
Well, I was up in Dallas. I was just up in Dallas this last weekend, boss.
Oh, and what happened up there?
Oh, I don't know, but there was there was the game was Dallas and was it the Redskins or
No, that's Giants.
Giants? Okay, and one of the players from the Giants was, his family had come in to see the game, and he had real strict instructions that they, get off the plane, go to the game, get right back on the plane, and get out of there, and not go.
For
not
crying
go.
out loud.
I know it's silly, but better safe than sorry.
Joe Bob Grimes, I was born in Dallas before we had Ebola up there.
So okay.
I'm just telling you that.
I come from those parts myself.
Oh, okay. So you're a North Texas sort of person.
My origins are, but
Your origins. Bob, where were you born?
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
nothing
Yes,
wrong with
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
I wonder
Well,
where was
Texas, but-
where was Daedalus born? Does anybody know?
Panhandle, maybe.
Yeah, that's where it was. I think he was born on the Staked Plains, the Llano Estacado.
Probably some big old twister come in that.
Right. Just
right about that
deposited him.
time.
Just deposited him.
No, I was being real. I didn't say it set him down
Oh.
like the stork or something. I was saying maybe something associated with his birth.
Yeah.
Because right around the time I was born, the same week was the biggest outbreak of tornadoes this country's ever seen.
When I was born, Joe Bob, it was an incredibly clear day in Dallas, Texas.
Huh.
So, put that in your pipe.
I think when Trix was born, there was like a big old dust devil or something somewhere.
Trixie, is that true?
Well, I don't really remember.
Are you mic'd up, sweetheart?
No, sweetheart.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
you want me to?
Hey,
All
so
right, guys, look, I gotta get up early in the morning, so I just wanted to give my hellos and see how you guys were doing.
hey, Bob, thanks for checking
Keep
in.
the connection going, The
Good talking to you,
Chi-Town,
Bob.
Awesome connection.
Yeah, you got to keep that alive. Now, remember, we're not going to be on for 3 weeks, but we'll be talking to you in 3 weeks' time. How about?
All right, sounds good,
And,
Grandpa.
and we're
All
going to
right,
be on.
dude.
Hey, Bob, we're going to be on earlier by an hour.
Okay, so 9:30.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, no problem. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, then. So what was I drawing, Joe Bob?
Well, you done the Gator Man.
Yeah, that kind of wrapped it all up, didn't it?
It did. Ebola,
Yeah.
the southern United States.
That was really a caiman.
Was that what that was?
That was a caiman.
So they're more dressy than the
Oh, I'm
alligators
telling
and
you.
crocodiles.
You saw the way he was posed, right?
Yeah, he's sense of style.
Jazz hands. All that. All that nonsense. What am I drawing, a girl or a guy? All right, thanks for your input. Appreciate it. Where the hell's Daedalus when you need him? Oh, well.
Hey, Graffo.
Hi, Trixie.
What is that? What are you drawing?
I was just going to do one of my faces.
What kind of face?
I don't know. I don't even know if it's a girl or a guy yet. I still don't know.
There's funny sounds in the booth. Occasionally. Like, I don't know. Something's going on with these computers.
I think it's Joe Bob.
You think he's
His
making
stomach
the
has
sounds?
been making noises all night. I wasn't going to say anything.
I think maybe
He's
Trixie
got
having.
Ebola in his stomach.
You know, that's not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's not
I'm
funny.
laughing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he really has it, and that's why it's not funny.
No, he's fired if he's got Ebola.
Okay, we gonna hire Wenzel then?
Wendell?
Is that what his name was?
Yeah.
Wendell?
Wendell.
What was his last name? I forgot.
That son of a bitch is coming in over here over my dead body.
What? Did you meet him, Joe Bob?
Me and him was both interviewing, and he come in, and we looked at each other. I don't have it, I'm here. I don't got no Ebola. Ha ha ha. And Wendell ain't getting anywhere near this job.
That was kind of funny, though. It's good that we can laugh about Ebola and things like that. Yeah. Yes. I can see y'all left me twisting slowly in the wind again.
You got the Four Seasons Hotel right there on your elbow.
This one
Yeah.
or this one?
That's
Yeah,
Four
that was-
Seasons.
Yeah, it's the Four Seasons right there.
You know, Joe Bob, I have spent many a day on that lake, what we call Lady Bird Lake.
Which I never will ever call Lady Bird
I
Lake.
know.
But go ahead.
They changed the name a
Town
couple
Lake,
years
right?
ago.
She didn't even. The reason they waited until she died because she said not to call it that.
Well, that's what they call it now. In any event, it used to be called Town Lake
Hey, it is still called Town Lake by some people.
by Joe Bob Grimes.
Hey, are you ready for another call?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hello.
Daedalus,
Surprise, surprise.
what's going on, man?
I don't know. I think I have about 2 minutes to talk to you.
I heard 2 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Holy crap. I thought you were in Korea, man.
Well, it's the whole time dilation this far away.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Well, you're not in North Korea anyhow, right?
Well, I'm not permitted to say.
You know, I heard they just let a dude out of jail that left a Bible in his hotel room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll surprise me. Yeah.
They kind of got that backwards. Aren't you supposed to get a Bible out of your hotel room?
Yeah, North Korea, it's like Bizarro Korea, so everything's backwards.
Yeah, you're right. You say goodbye when you see a guy?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And when you're happy, you say, I am sad. So forth.
You've been reading too many Superman comic books, dude.
Oh, well, somebody's got to.
Yeah.
But, a bunch of those South Korean pastors, the evangelical types, will go to the border and they'll put like a bunch of Bibles and stuff like that in balloons and have them float over to North Korea, hoping people find them.
It's like you got to be crazy to go up there, right?
Well, it's like on the demilitarized zone. I mean, stuff happens every once in a while, so,
Yeah.
may get a Korean mortar shell on your head or something. North Korean, that is.
How about a North Korean burlesque show? What would that be like?
Ooh, I don't know. We might have an untapped market there.
That's right.
When the North Korean Iron Curtain comes down, or
Yeah.
on that. bring these people freedom.
I like the Korean people, man. Every Korean I've met is just good as gold.
Ever eaten any Korean food and all that kind of stuff?
Woof.
Yeah, that's good.
What was
No,
that, Graffo? What was that?
I'm sorry?
What was that?
He was talking about Korean food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It has an adverse reaction.
No. You know darn well what I was saying.
Well, they're kind of short on food up there. I'd eat a dog and just about anything else if I was up there.
Supposedly they have
Bob. Joe Bob, you need a dog anyhow. You need a dog here in Texas.
No,
No?
if I was hungry, I mean, if I was dying, I would.
Yeah?
well, that's eating a dog.
Yeah, I'm sure Daedalus would. I'm probably sure you probably would too, boss.
No, I wouldn't. I love dogs.
If you were starving, you wouldn't eat a dog.
No,
You'd starve to death.
I didn't say that.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Oh, to see, now you're getting his attention.
Love barbecue.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
that's how you express-
hey, Daedalus, what are you going as this year during Halloween, man?
Oh no, maybe the one-eyed Bible salesman from the movie with what's it called?
I
Oh,
don't
Brother,
know.
Where Art Thou?
Did you guys hear that?
No, what's he saying?
I didn't understand it.
The one-eyed Bible salesman from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Maybe.
Oh yeah, the John Goodman.
Yeah, or Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I don't know.
Oh,
Or Mark from Spaceballs.
yeah. Or you could go as one of those guys in The Big Lebowski,
Yeah, that'd be good.
one of the nihilists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all black.
Yes.
We're
I
all
was gonna wear
black.
I was almost gonna wear all black tonight, but I have on a gray shirt instead.
Oh, wow.
Johnny Cash would not approve.
No. We won't tell.
I think is my 2 minutes up yet?
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, come on. You stick around a little bit longer than that.
I don't know. I don't have a clock in front of me, so
I think you'll be all right.
all my clocks are blinking 12.
We're going to cut you off in mid-sentence when your time's up.
Oh, okay, that'd be
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So Daedalus, didn't the North Koreans, didn't they lose their leader or something? I heard he was
what-
MIA.
Yeah, he was missing there for a while. He reappeared last week sporting a cane in a couple of photos. So,
Okay.
and it's been rumored he has either like bad legs or bad ankles or something like that. So he was probably getting some kind of surgery or something. I figure, and was recuperating and didn't come out, so he wouldn't look like a vulnerable supreme leader or whatever.
Didn't he mention our little town here at one point?
Well, it was in that they had a big. When they're having their missile test, they had a map behind them.
Oh, yeah,
and,
man.
And that map had lines drawn to various places where these missiles are supposed to reach, and one of them was pointed right, centered right on Austin.
That's how you know you've made it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I always joked that he was pissed off that Franklin's was out of barbecue, and that's why he was sending a missile right on over.
I thought he was mad at me.
Well, that may be. He hasn't called in a while.
Well, that's true. And I'm close to downtown. I'm in the hip
Graffo,
part of town.
we're almost to the second half of the show.
Oh,
Do
does
you
that
need
mean
a-
we start cussing?
You need to take a break?
Well, here in a minute. Are we going to have an intermission?
Yeah, if you want. It's 10 o'clock right now, or sorry, 11 o'clock right now.
Well, whenever you're ready,
All
baby.
right, let's say goodbye to Daedalus and then go to break.
1 minute.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks,
for
Daedalus.
calling
Bye,
in.
Daedalus.
Y'all later.
Okay, Graffo, you ready for your break to be over?
I didn't know we'd started yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna put you back on the big board.
Put me on the big board.
There you go.
I'm back. I can't see myself, but I know I'm back.
You can't?
Did I say can't?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what that means?
Can't?
Yeah.
Not taint, but can't.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah.
Can't you see yourself?
I cannot see myself.
Well, I see you on TV.
Okay, good. That's good. Good. I haven't had any suggestions from you people tonight, so I'm doing my cartoons. Yeah, and I've heard that I should draw an anthropomorphic pizza, so I'm going to do that. It's so easy. That's like a circle with a face in it. It's kind of the shape of my head, too. That's right. You know, I don't eat a lot of cheese. So, if you're thinking about sending old Graffo a wheel of cheese, don't do it. Joe Bob Grimes will eat anything, though. He'd eat a wheel of cheese.
Hey, Graffo, did you just say you like cheese?
No, I said I dislike cheese.
Like, do you like it when people give you, like, the cheese ball at Christmas?
Oh, my gosh.
What do you mean?
That's nasty.
What do you mean?
I don't like cheese balls.
No?
No.
Cheese sticks?
No, actually, I take it back. I do like cheese. I just don't eat a lot of it. That's all. Cheese logs, cheese balls, cheese in the form of animals, any of that stuff. But if you send me any food, any kind of food, I'll eat it. I don't even know who you are.
Oh, we should put up our P.O. box so people can send us
That's a great
cheese
idea.
logs. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Send me mystery meat. I'll put it in my mouth. I don't want any jokes about that. You terrible, terrible people. All right. Get rid of this dude right here. Let's get serious. Is Grimes back there?
Grimes, like Joe Bob Grimes?
Well, Trixie, you're here.
Trixie's here.
Trix, you don't have a TV.
Well, I do, but I don't watch it. How do you feel about that?
Well, I was just wondering if you saw a decent movie that I could watch tonight, because I stay up really late.
Yeah, till 3 or... No, it's going to be till 4 today, right?
Well, I got the... I got squirrels in my attic.
Is that what you call it?
No, I'm not crazy. I really have squirrels in my house. That's not a euphemism.
So, Graffo, is that what you want? You want people to send you food?
No, Lord have mercy.
You said a cheese log, but then you said you don't like cheese, so I just put food up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, send Graffo food. Yeah. Yeah. You send me food, I'll eat anything you send me. I won't even stick my fingers in it to see if it's got a razor or anything in there. But you know what I'm really going to do is I'm going to feed it to Joe Bob Grimes, because he'll eat anything. He's got an iron stomach.
Is that right, Joe Bob?
Is he there?
I mean, no, I don't. I won't eat anything. I mean, if somebody, if there's a meal there and somebody's not going to finish all of it, and I can eat that, or I can go spend a bunch of more money on food, yeah, I'll eat
So
it.
he's the garbage disposal.
I've seen you do prodigious feats of mastication,
What does that mean?
eating.
Yeah,
Mastication?
Yeah.
but you probably don't realize that that after that, I didn't do any I didn't do any feats of whatever for a while.
Sure.
While I let it settle in.
Speaking of feet, you need to keep your hands and feet away from Joe Bob's mouth.
Hey, Graffo,
Yeah.
can you draw something, please?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. What am I drawing? What do you want me to draw? How about if I just get warmed up? I didn't do that today,
You didn't warm up?
I did not warm up.
I want to say something real quick about the Lady Bird Lake is a horrible name for a lake, and she specifically asked them not to call it that, and they waited until she was dead, which is an odd tribute.
They wanted to go behind her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't, in honor of her, and in honor of decency in naming lakes and other bodies of water and
It's too late.
landforms,
Let's just not call it that.
let's call it Town Lake, because that's
she
what it
didn't
is.
want she didn't want it, so let's not call it that.
I will do that at your request, but I think you're kind of pissing in the wind, man. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, the other television stations don't abide by your rules.
Well, that's just television. What about the silent masses that don't want to call it that?
I wonder what Daedalus would say.
We can only guess.
Yeah. He would back me up.
No.
Yeah.
No. He'd be on my side. I know.
Maybe. This is what I call warming up, by the way.
Did we get any mail this week, Graffo?
Nope.
Did you check the box?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I got 3 letters last week, sweetheart, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beautiful letters.
So
Very, very personal, revealing letters, if you know what I mean.
So if viewers or fans could send you anything through the mail, what would it be? Like, what would you want?
A photograph of themselves.
Photo?
Yes.
Like what kind of photograph?
Just, a photo of themselves. You know what? I'm kidding around. I'm horsing around. What I really want from people when they write in is a drawing, and then I reciprocate with the drawing. And it's really fun.
So didn't you say you spent a lot of time on that, on the lake there behind you?
I did, in my canoe.
So then you've seen a lot of this change?
A lot of it changed.
I remember it was a bit when they had the Frost Bank building. That was the big deal, and then that was the big deal for a while. Now the Austonian is just almost like it's way over it.
So where do they film Austin City Limits? In the W?
It's right over by there.
What are we, a travel log?
I don't know, but there are a lot of people coming here now.
I know. And God help them if this is the first thing they see when they get here, huh?
Wow, I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The buildings?
The show.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm proud of it myself.
Yeah, I'm proud of it too. Very.
Ditto.
So they're coming in to watch the races, and they're turning on.
You mean the Grand Prix?
Yeah, is that the same thing as the Formula One?
I really don't know the difference. I know NASCAR, but I know that's not a NASCAR track, is it?
No. The Formula One are the ones where it looks like almost like the cartoon race car. It's like a giant go-kart with the big old
man.
wheels.
That looks so fun. That looks so very fun,
I don't think anybody would ever thought that Austin would be have an association with racing or anything like that.
Well, I mean, we've had some characters involved in that.
In racing, or?
Well, the whole racing thing. Austin's a big racing town, I've heard.
Well, I mean, but not on the Formula One type.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, what kind of racing?
Stock car?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know they got that track out towards
it's
getting
huge,
down
huh?
south. That I mean, there's the track right off of the highway when you start moving down towards south of Austin. On the I guess on the east side of the highway there's a track.
Yeah.
But.
I got a name for you, Joe Bob.
All right.
This hadn't been kicked around in quite a long time, but have you ever heard of the name of August Hartkoff?
No.
August Hartkoff.
Who's that, Graffo?
He is an old Austin legend.
A
And
musician or?
well, no, he was into racing.
Can you draw a picture of him, Graffo?
I cannot because I don't have his picture, but he was an interesting looking individual.
Can you
and-
draw something related?
Yeah, I'll draw
or-
something as I'm
So I
trying-
know who you're talking
as I'm
about.
trying to talk. But I have heard, and I never knew the man, but he's deceased now. He had an affliction called acromegaly.
What's that?
I can only do one thing.
Acro. Say it again.
Acromegaly.
Acromegaly. So what does acro mean?
What it does is it makes your bones keep growing, and you can
That's
be,
is that the same thing as gigantism or?
yeah. It's interpreted as gigantism. Did I say that right?
And so, and this is the same guy that you're saying was a racer or was involved in cars.
Now he was a racer and he's involved in cars. And if you talk to old Austin people, they say his hands were so big. In fact, he had a nickname. His nickname was Hans Hartkoff.
Why don't you draw a picture of his hands so we can see how big they are?
All right, I'll draw a picture of his hands real quickly. It looks like one of those hands at the Lascaux cave painting thing.
Well, I'm gonna look. I think I want to look this up. So, what was his name again?
August Hartkoff.
You said did you say hands? Or he has big hands?
Big hands. They were about this big.
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah. How else are you going to get a nickname? Hands.
I think you could get a nickname like that with hands 1/5 that size, easy.
I've got big hands.
Yeah, what do they say about people with big hands?
Oh, Lord have mercy, Trixie.
Come
We're
on.
having a nice,
to
gentle
say
conversation.
I had to say it. I
And
mean,
then
what does
you're-
it mean? I'm asking.
That they have to have really big gloves or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I got big feet, too.
That's good to know.
You know what they say about people with big feet?
They have to wear big shoes?
They have good balance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that now,
You know, he's an interesting
and you're
character.
saying that he was from Austin.
That's right.
So are you sure he was from Austin or?
Was he born here, Graffo?
I think he was born here. He's from here. I think he's got a brother that is a stock car champion, I believe.
Now, how do you know so much about him?
Because in my former incarnation, in the other name that I go by, I happened to meet a lot of old Austinites that would talk about this guy.
But
Believe me or don't.
we've never heard of him. Nope, nobody's ever heard of him but you and these people who you
Are you
cavort with.
Are you into race car driving or something?
No, absolutely not. I abhor it. But you know, it looks really fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how did he fit inside a car if he was, whatever?
I guess he modified them,
Was he a mechanic or something, or
probably.
whatever?
You know what? We should ask anybody that knows anything about it, give us a call. But I would imagine they're not watching the show.
Well, should I put a little note up on the screen?
Yeah, sure,
Like,
do it.
what
Yeah.
should I put? What's his name?
If you know anything about August Hartkoff, give us a call.
I don't. You said he had a nickname, or should I just put August?
Hands.
Okay, so do you know Hands?
Yeah, if you know Hands, give us a call. Call us. I bet Daedalus would know all about it.
Yeah, you just love that Daedalus, don't you?
I do love Daedalus.
He's your favorite fan.
No, he's a good guy, and he seems to know a lot about everything that we don't know anything about.
Yeah. So I put on the big board, do you know Hands? So
Do you know
viewers,
Hands?
if you know who Hands is, give us a call.
Oh, that really narrows it down.
Well, they're going to be like, I don't know. They're gonna be like, yeah, I got 2 hands.
Hey, sweetie, have you heard from Johnny Neptune lately?
Johnny Neptune?
Yeah.
He's been like reading up on science and stuff.
He's a smart guy.
You think so?
Yeah, I was intimidated talking to him.
I mean, he is a doctor.
These Krauts, I mean, these
What?
people from Germany,
Yeah.
they're so smart.
Like all the Germans are smart?
No.
No. Only the Germans from Germany?
Only the Germans with PhDs, how's that?
Yeah, okay.
Well, no. Germans are good people. You know I'm horsing around.
I wonder what his PhD is in. You think it's in science?
I wouldn't know.
I mean, he was our scientific advisor.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can kind of hear you.
Oh. Wonder what's going on then.
Last I heard, old Johnny Neptune was playing those Japanese drums. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah. Did you know him, Joe Bob?
What's that, boss?
Did you know Johnny Neptune?
I run across Johnny Neptune.
Yeah.
Do you miss him, Graffo?
Well,
Do you want him to come back and visit?
Sure.
Because he did push buttons in here.
He's pushing my button right now.
He is? Do you think maybe he'll call in?
I doubt it.
Hmm.
He's a continent away, an ocean away,
A what?
and a continent. Half a continent, a whole ocean away.
He seemed like he was maybe a little too sophisticated for our operation.
Yes. That highfalutin language he spoke
how
in.
did he come on? Was he like, did Mike Line like say something to him and say, hey, why don't you visit the show? Or
I don't know. I don't know.
you can't hear me, Graffo?
Barely.
I think it's your problem.
I can hear Joe Bob Grimes.
Hello,
up, boss?
Graffo.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, Graffo.
Hi, baby.
I'm showing up on the soundboard.
That's fine. It's good to get everything ironed out at the end of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in time.
Right. And by the way, nobody's given me anything to draw yet.
Oh, well, we had a couple callers. They didn't suggest anything.
No.
I suggested that you draw that hands guy,
Yes, you did. You did.
but all you drew was a big hand.
I rejected that out of hand.
Yeah,
Get it?
it was a suggestion.
Yeah. No, that was good. I'm not trying to belittle your suggestion because you're really good with suggestions.
You think so? I don't suggest that much.
You don't. Well, you're busy in there turning knobs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah. You're good at that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You're the only chick on the show.
Oh,
You would
yeah?
think, I would think that people would be calling in to talk to you, Trixie DelMonte.
I know. Should I put an invitation on the big board?
Well, only if you want to talk to somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would tell you guys, she's hot stuff. I can tell you, girls, she's hot stuff. I wanted to cast a wide net.
Okay.
Okay.
So call in and speak to Trixie,
That's right.
512-472-2255.
Make
And
it quick.
we got about 8 minutes left.
Boss, so could I ask you one more time about this?
Heart
so,
cough.
Yeah. Okay, so that's his name, Hartkoff?
Yeah.
Well, now it sounds like you got him. He's got this condition where he's, and then so you got him working on cars. You got him racing cars. Is it possible that this is kind of a legend where several factors have become amalgamated into some kind of a not completely real thing?
Well, possibly. That's a really good point. He may be legendary, but he existed. I've seen the pictures. I know he had a damage to his pituitary gland, which caused him to keep growing.
We ought to put Daedalus on this one.
He wouldn't know.
But he'd find out quicker than either one of us, I guarantee
We're
you.
sitting in front of 3 computers, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he probably knows how to. He probably do more with one computer than me and you could with 10 or 12.
Obviously.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Obviously, man.
I bet you he would never call it Ladybird Lake. This fella you're talking about with the hands.
No, he wouldn't, would he?
Is he still alive?
No. He's passed on.
How did he die?
I think people with that condition have attendant maladies, and I think that's what did him in. Now, I don't know for sure, but
He's making this up as you're going along,
So
aren't you,
he
boss?
grew, like his hands grew too big and like made him die?
no.
No?
He's
No?
he's in the Austin Cemetery. What's that called? Oaktown Cemetery?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the cemeteries.
I've crashed out there 2 or 3 times. It's very peaceful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you've been buried there a couple of times and
Well, bring a blanket. Yeah. Relax, stars. I'll tell you what, though, it's an old cemetery, and we got some crypts that are broken open.
what?
That's the best place to crash out.
Are you serious?
Of course not. But yeah, they're broken open, man, like any old cemetery.
So you talking about Oakwood?
Yeah, Oakwood. Yeah,
Oakwood.
thank
Oh
you.
yeah, I know Oakwood.
Old Oakwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get on Oakwood?
Heart cough.
So not only do you have all this information about this fellow, but now you telling us where he's buried.
How do you know this, Graffo? You're
Well-
like secretly like in love with this guy.
That's insane, woman.
Like you did your like senior high school paper on him or what?
Well, let me explain one more time. You may have been away from your microphone there, your headset. In my previous incarnation, the other name that I go by, I had a different job. And I knew people that knew him.
So you were like 2 hops away or whatever they
yeah,
call
what do you
that.
call that? 2 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm 3 then, right?
That's right. You can go around and spread the same rumor that I'm telling now.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody said a pizza that's anthropomorphic. It's pepperoni. Doesn't it look yummy?
He's got pepperonis all over him or
Yeah.
what? Is that what people look like when they have Ebola?
No, that's what the man on the moon looks like.
They get like pepperonis on their faces or something, like sores, or what is Ebola?
I don't know, but something tells me, Trixie, it's not a big joke.
It's not funny. Is it too soon?
Yeah, it's too soon. You leave that politically incorrect stuff up to me. Anybody else know any good Ebola jokes?
No, it's way. I'd say it's way too soon.
I went to the doctor. I was hurting pretty bad. He said I had Ebola.
Yeah, okay.
So was that? That sounds the same. It sounds just like. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'll leave the jokes up to you, Graffo.
Yeah.
Tricks.
I can really tell him, huh?
Well, Trix is one of those entertainment types. Comes from entertainment and radio, television, all that.
Oh, is
Sure.
that
Yeah.
right?
Well, and everything's a joke, because if you can get if you can get a cheap laugh out of it,
Yeah.
and
Milk
that-
it, baby.
And that's one little rating number or one little rating metric point. Then hey,
Why not?
why not? That is not how I was raised, and I don't really think that's how you were raised either, boss.
There is nothing sacred here, Joe Bob. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. There's nothing sacred on this show, man.
Well, there is to me.
Oh.
Plenty.
Well, y'all both told me to shut up about Ebola.
I
We
didn't
did?
say shut up.
I didn't. I apologize.
No, y'all said leave the jokes to Graffo.
No, I did
He
not.
told a joke you know, whatever.
I do remember saying something like that.
Like 1 minute ago?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's what I really meant.
All right, Graffo, I'm going to give you a 2-minute warning.
Okay, baby. When?
Like 10 seconds ago.
No, really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, there's my pizza. Man on the moon.
What do you think's the oldest building in that picture?
The oldest what?
The oldest building in that picture?
That's 600 Congress.
No. What is the oldest building that you can see behind you?
That crappy building right here. Right there.
The Four Seasons?
Yeah.
It's the shortest.
No, the one next to it, the other hotel is older than that.
How about this crappy building right here?
No, that one looks new. The other hotel next to the Four Seasons is probably the oldest one there.
This terribly crappy building?
No, you're in front. The one that you're blocking. Move out of the way a little bit.
I can't move out of the way.
Scoot over.
I'm trying to draw, Joe Bob.
Well, what's the hotel right there? It's got the TGI Fridays in it.
That's the Four Seasons. Bro.
No, the Four Seasons is next. The Four Seasons don't have a TGI Fridays in it. Sorry.
No?
No.
Oh.
It's like a Hilton or something.
Well, I
It's
don't
a
know.
Radisson.
Why are you obsessing on all that?
Because I wonder what the oldest building is.
Okay,
think
there
you're
we
the
go.
oldest building.
We'll see you, Graffo.
See you later, Trixie. Bye, Joe Bob.
Amen.
Yeah. God bless America. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks.